Welcome to the Lead Pedal Podcast with your host, Bruce Outridge, where he talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
Hello, welcome to Lead Pedal Podcast. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. This is episode number 1017, and today we're going to talk about two different things. We're going to talk a little bit about the next generation, getting into trucking. We're going to be talking with Hannah and Dave MacDonald about how they're doing that, why they're doing that, and how we can get young people in. We're also going to be talking with Tina from JD Factors, and Tina has been around for a long time with that company. We're going to talk about what's going on in factory, how that's helping owner-operators, what's changed. It's been a long time since we talked with them. So we're looking forward to this episode. Some great people that we saw at ExpoCam 2023, and hopefully you're going to get some good information. So let's get on with it, shall we? Hey folks, are you an owner-operator looking for a place to call home? Well, Rims Transport is based out of Hamilton, Ontario, and that's right, they are a place, owner-operator fleet only. They run flatbed out of Hamilton, and they don't run much more than 500 to 700 mile radius. So if you're looking for a place that you can get back home on a regular basis, you can get good miles, they have a great culture for owner-operators, and they want you to succeed, then Rims Transport's the place to do that. Where can you learn more? Go to rimstransport.com. Make sure you tell them that the Lead Pedal Podcast sent you, and we want you to be successful. We know them personally over there, and we know they're going to take good care of you. You got open board, you've got tandem US, you got multi-axle US, you got city, you got all kinds of positions available there, all owner-operator fleet. So if you want to be successful for 2023 and beyond, then get on with Rims Transport and tell them we sent you. All right, everybody, talk to you later. Go to rimstransport.com. All right, so I saw Dave and Hannah down in ExpoCam as we were walking around. They had their booth, the Better Together group, and we got into a good chat about Hannah has been very involved in getting the next generation, talking to them about the transportation industry. Of course, Dave has been in the industry for a long time with Revolution Staffing, now the Better Together group. His whole family's working with them. He's got a great team, and we caught up with him and had some fun and talked with him at ExpoCam about the next generation and where it's going and how she's helping to get people get there. And that's pretty exciting as well. So let's get on with that interview with Dave and Hannah MacDonald of the Revolution Staffing Group and Better Together Group. It's the Better Together group, right? Why are we better together? That's what I want to know.
Well, we're always better together. We're about bringing people together. People and businesses, they're better together.
Well, so what happened to Revolution Staffing?
Revolution Staffing is still going strong. It's a member of the Better Together group. As we expanded into other segments, we wanted our driver service to stand alone as Revolution Staffing, but we are the three companies, Essential Staffing, Revolution Staffing, and Help Unlimited are also better when they're working together.
Why do I feel like we're all following the Kim Richardson model where you must have three companies or you're not? Because I'm the same. We've got three businesses. You got three businesses. Kim's got three businesses.
Yeah, I don't know. Richardson's got a way of doing things. It's interesting. I wouldn't say that I'm following it, but certainly something you'd fall into.
No. As you expand. So Hannah, what is your role? Are you to Better Together, or are you?
Yes, I am our sales and marketing manager.
And professional speaker. Just getting that out there because I feel like I'm pushing her more than you are.
Yeah, that's great. Bring it. I don't want to be the only advocate.
She is very good. Okay, and so now Better Together, is that hiring people, or what does that business actually do?
Yeah, our focus is really helping candidates find the jobs that they want at good companies. Okay. So it's about working with good companies, good employers, and helping them find the talent that they need. We like to tell the clients side, the company side, we help solve people problems. But what really fills our just makes us feel best about what we do is helping people find the jobs they want. I could give a crap about the companies, to be honest with you. I like to help the people get jobs that really fulfill them and make them feel great.
And are you only in transportation, like Revolution Staffing? Like Revolution Staffing?
No, we do everything. We provide clerical or warehouse workers across a wide variety of industries.
Okay, so if I'm looking for a job, you're not just a job board. You're not like an Indeed where I just go, hey, I'm going to go to this. No. You actually take their talents or something?
We take time to sit with the people and find out what it is they want to do, and then we go and find jobs that they can do.
Oh, That seems easier than me getting it on my own. What do you think, Ann?
Definitely easier to use a source. They've got connections that help for sure.
How long have you been in business? You've been in business.
2004.
It seems longer than that. But
It does seem a lot longer than that. I look a lot older than that, but 2004 I started. That was our first year in business.
And you're at every event I see. You're sponsoring almost every event I see. That's amazing.
Well, we believe in the industry and we believe in giving back, and the industry's been really good to us, and so we want to be good to the people.
Now, I think I heard you were starting something south of the border. I don't know if you want to elaborate on that or not.
Absolutely. We've moved into the U.S. and Hannah actually lives in Florida full time, although you see her in Ontario once or twice a month. But
I never see you before. I always see you in Ontario.
Trying to reside in Florida the most I can.
but the reality is we have an office in Orlando, and we're providing the same suite of services across the U.S.
Oh, okay. Is it a different market down in the States? I know we all say we're the same, but we're not really. Do you find it harder to do what you do down there?
I think it's just a little bit different. I don't necessarily know that it's harder, but people from the U.S. have a different kind of personality and persona about them. So just like a general sales approach, and even when you're collaborating with your actual customers, like your employees who are coming to you, it's just a little bit different.
Yeah. I know for the transportation industry, the Canadian market, we all kind of know each other. You know the good companies, you know the bad. It's not that hard to go and find the good companies. You know who they are. But in the States, it's a different ballgame from what I hear. Larger companies, more diverse. Do you find that? Do you find it harder down?
Yeah, it's funny that you say that. Actually, it can be really challenging to kind of understand the nitty-gritty details about each of the companies, especially as we're really starting to grow and attack. We've been using a lot of AI to try and navigate and understand which target markets to really attack the best. But yeah, there's a lot more diversity and it's bigger. Everything is bigger in the U.S., so it's going to be harder to attack regardless.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
So the size and scope there is obviously different, and so as a new player in a larger game, we're leveling up and trying to understand that. But there's still lots for us to learn in the U.S. But the principles around finding good people and knowing a good person from a less desirable client or company to work with is not that hard to figure out.
Okay. So if I'm somebody who wants to work with you, what should I do? How do I prepare so that you can find me the best job possible? I must need to bring you something, or do I just show up?
Sure. Call 905-851-8338 and talk to one of our recruiters and tell them what you want. Just know what you want, and then we'll help you find it, or we'll educate you about what's actually available.
Or if you don't know what you want, alternatively, know what you've done and have a general perspective about things that you like, and we can support you in moving forward in that way too.
That's right.
Do you find that's a big stumbling block? People don't either know what they want, or they want the top end game, but they haven't gone through the steps before.
Oftentimes people struggle with the reality behind it. They'll call and be like, I need a job. And you're like, okay, great. What do you want to do? Anything. Tomorrow. I need a job now. Just put me to work. And so grasping the reality behind just what they can actually fathomably do can be challenging sometimes. But that's why our recruiters are there to help them.
Sure. Where do we go to find out more for you guys if people are interested?
BetterTogetherGroup.com, RevStaff.com, EssentialStaffing.ca, HelpUnlimited.ca.
You need to get one, Dave, and just point out.
BetterTogetherGroup.com always gets you where you need to go.
And what are you doing at a French truck show? Do you have an office here in Quebec?
Yeah, we have a Quebec operation running out of not Boucherville, but she just told me.
Directly next to it.
But
Drummondville?
A French name I can't recall.
Okay. But you have French people on your team that can say it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. We actually have 3 French-speaking employees down here in the province of Quebec that are serving the local market for us.
Well, you know what? I can say, knowing you guys, it's always a pleasure to be part of what you do and see you here at events. I feel like we got to go to Barbados.
Hey, I want to go to Barbados. Let's go to Barbados.
Buddy, thanks again.
Bruce.
Hannah, you keep doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing things for sure. Hey everybody, you've heard of Rosedale Transport. Well, you know, they've got tons of opportunities for you no matter what you want to do. You know what? It doesn't matter what terminal, because they have terminals all across North America, and they are looking for owner-operators, truck drivers, and other team members that might be of interest. The best way to find out all the information about Rosedale, the history of a 50-year company that's stable and rock solid in the industry, is to go to rosedalegroup.com. That's right, just go to rosedalegroup.com, and you can see all the opportunities. Look under the careers tab. You'll see what's available. You'll see they've got 800 employees, 2,500 happy clients, 15 offices, and 50 years of trust. And when you get there and you talk to them and you say, hey, you know what, I want to be part of your team, make sure you tell them that you heard about it from the Lead Pedal podcast. All right, rosedalegroup.com. Tell them we sent you. Bye. All right, while I was wandering around Expo Camp, ran into some more friends, and of course ran into a longtime friend I haven't seen for a while, Tina Capobianco, and she's with jdfactors.com, and we have been working together. Wow, it seems like forever. Since at least 2007, and in various ways, from podcast to illustration to other things. And I thought it would be a great addition to this one to talk to her about what's changed in factoring and how that's helping owner-operators in today's world. You sometimes hear about it, sometimes you don't. And JD Factors has been a well-respected agent of that industry for a long time. So let's talk to Tina and her team as we caught up with them at Expo Cam to find out about factoring. Stay tuned. All right, I'm here with Tina at JD Factors. How are we doing today, Tina? How long have you been doing this is what the question is.
Oh, Bruce, I've been doing this a long time. This is my 31st year in the factoring business.
Wow. I think we've been working together. Well, I haven't been in the business 31 years, but I think we've been working together for a long time.
A very long time, yes.
Now, I didn't realize, why are you in Quebec? You guys have a Quebec, I guess there's a Quebec version?
We do. We have an office in Pointe Claire, the West Island of Montreal. We've been in Quebec doing business here since 1998, and we opened our office in 2000. So we've been in this area a long time, and we find having a local office really helps to develop the business in a particular region, and especially Quebec with the language. We find having people here with language, bilingual, it just was part of our success for sure.
Do you know what I shared? I think it was yesterday. One of the comic strips I did advertising for you guys back in the day. I forget his name.
Did you do
he was in Yes.
Jean-Philippe. Yeah. You know,
the motorcycle helmet. I did a bunch of stuff.
You did a bunch of stuff, and we put it on T-shirts. And yesterday we cleaned out a closet and we found one of those T-shirts.
Well, I shared on Instagram. I had the comic strip, and I go, I haven't seen this in so long, and it was the French one. I did.
And we couldn't remember what year that was. Do you remember? Because we didn't remember what year.
That would have to be like. I stopped at Nalco 2006. It had to be like 2007, 2008.
Yeah, it was a long time. So we've done business. We've worked together.
I know.
We've known you. You are a staple in this industry, and he's the best in his field.
And I deal with Christian a lot now out of your Burlington office. Christian, we see at the chamber events all the time. He's been on the podcast before. So.
Yes, Christian's very active in that area. He lives in Grimsby, and he's one of our top performers for sure in Ontario. So he's the cash flow king.
That's what he calls us, the cash flow king. I'm not sure that's helping the brand, but we'll work with it. So now, is factoring still something everybody should? 31 years, everybody's looking at it. Is it still something viable today? A lot of people are nervous about it.
Well, factoring really, it's still the most stable financial product out there. I mean, we adjusted the way we do business a little bit, just given credit criteria. But with interest rates going on the rise so much, our rates really did not change at all. They stayed the same, and we really tried to keep that intact because all other types of financing went up in price. So it's really the only viable, reliable source of financing. Banks kind of go up and down, right? They're scared, they decline credit, then they're a little bit more open, so they open the floodgates, and then so now we're in a bit of banks are starting to restrict credit, so we're seeing a lot lot more new business activity. But the economy, it's tough out there, right? Interest rates have really affected people, and transportation, oh my goodness, the loads, the lack of loads, the price of loads is just lack of equipment, everything.
Our industry, there's always something that's so what's new here? I mean, it's been a long time since I've talked with you guys. What's new at JD Fact?
Yeah, so we've expanded our presence to Atlantic Canada.
If you're going to do all that behind the scenes, you better get over here, James.
So this is James Dunnett, our Atlantic Canada representative. We've now expanded, something we've had in the works for a long time. So we finally found the right person to do the job.
Right.
So that's big news for us. We've also we're launching our own equipment finance division. So we're going to be doing that for our factoring clients. Something that we've been working on for a while because we have a lot of request and demand for it. So we just want to have more value added to our clients. This is Michael Deschambault from our Montreal office.
Oh, Michael's from Montreal. Okay.
Yes, from Montreal. Hello.
Sorry, his local stomping ground. So what would you say is new in factoring these days?
What is new in factory?
Yeah.
In Montreal. Other than the coup de cheval, what else is new in Montreal?
Well, actually, you talk about the equipment financing.
Yeah.
So we diversify a little bit, I will say. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and we really want to focus on, we're working a lot on with our clients to make sure they're profitable.
Yeah.
Given that so many costs are going up, what we've done is created this model to calculate profitability for a load so that when a client gets a request for a load, we want to be sure that, are you making any money on this? And if you decide to take it because you're not, you have to know that because so many carriers don't know that.
Yeah,
so we're just trying to help our clients.
Sometimes you just need to get home, relocate equipment, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now financing in today's climate, I got to say a lot of people are probably hurting. Have you gotten into the technology? Has been a big thing, right, throughout the industry.
Yes.
Have you gotten into this technology game?
Yeah, we do have what we call paperless factoring, where we do use AI to upload our paperwork, verify it, audit it. So we have implemented some AI. It scares me for sure when they talk about AI. I just learned what ChatGPT is, and I'm really scared to even figure out what it is. So that'll be the next generation, Bruce, that really deals with that. I just want to get through the next 10 years.
She is way more scared than you are that someone would duplicate my voice and she hears it in both ears. That's going to kill her.
You wouldn't know if it's real or not because that's AI, right? Like,
AI.
Yes, exactly. So
I'm nervous about that.
Yeah, it's just, I think we have to embrace it. That's the thing. It's one of those things that's going to happen regardless.
Right. So where should we go to learn more about what you guys have to offer and the equipment financing, that kind of thing?
Oh, go to www.jdfactors.com. Everything's on our website, and there's also a listing of all the offices. Call your local offices because now we have 4 across the country.
Okay. And in Quebec, is it the same website? Like it points to all the different ones?
Yeah, you just point on the region, it'll tell you who to talk to.
Anything going on in Atlantic Canada I should know
There
about?
always is. Absolutely.
Whale watching, ferries going to Newfoundland, anything like that?
Absolutely. This time of year is Lobster Fest.
Oh, all right, let's go to Lobster Fest. We're going to Atlantic Canada, Lobster Fest. Yeah, we actually don't need a reason to come down. We just want to come down.
I welcome you with open arms. That's what the Maritimers do.
Well, thanks for talking with me. Thanks for being part of our journey for 1,000 episodes and beyond.
Yes.
I feel like, what's the guy from Toy Story? But but you were working with me before the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were back in those days.
Yeah, and we're really happy to be a part of your journey, and 1,000 episodes.
1,000
That's amazing,
episodes,
Bruce.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That's fantastic.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so hopefully that was some good information for you. If you want to check out the Better Together group, go to bettertogethergroup.com. And if you want to check out JD Factors, go to jdfactors.com. Both are well-respected people in the industry, people that I've known for a long time, and it's great to see them at Expo Cam. So you'll see them at most of the transportation events. They're very active in the industry, which is good, and that's what you want. Hey, make sure you follow us on social. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find us on TikTok and on LinkedIn. And, of course, download our new Mixcloud.com app and listen to Lead Pedal Radio and some of the great shows we've got there. All right, my friends, we'll talk to you later. Be good out there. And if you're a young person, get into this industry. We need you. All right, my friends. Bye for now.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and Twitter.